Children, page number 88, define the following. First one, skeleton. Do you know the meaning of skeleton? We discussed in the bones and muscles lesson. What is skeleton? Skeleton is the complete bony structure of the body. So, the framework of bones that gives shape to our body and protects internal organs is called a skeleton. The framework of bones that gives shape to our body and protects internal organ. Simply, skeleton is the framework of bones. Malnutrition, deficiency of any particular nutrient in our diet that causes the disease called the malnutrition. Malnutrition is a kind of disease. It is not a communicable and non-communicable. It is a deficiency disease. Due to the lack of any nutrients, they may get malnutrition. Okay, deficiency of any particular nutrient in our diet that causes disease is called malnutrition. Vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation also a kind of growing plants other than seeds. Reproduction means producing baby plants other than seeds is called vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation, reproduction in plants from their body parts other than seed. We all know most of the plants grow from the seeds only. When you put seed into the soil, when you provide right amount of water, then only it gives rise to a new plant. But here in vegetative propagation, we are not involving the seeds. What we are using, we are growing new plants from the body parts of the plant other than seed. Means from the leaves we can get new plants like Bryophyllum begonia. From the roots we can get the new plant like carrot, and from the stem we get the new plant like sugar cane. Okay, in that way we are growing new plants. See, growing new plants other than seeds is called vegetative propagation. Joint is a place where two bones meet. Joint is a place where two bones meet. Next one, germination. Germination means process of growing of new plants from the seed, nana. When the seed changes into new plant, no, that process is called germination. The process by which a seed is changed into a seedling. Seedling means baby plant. The process by which a seed is changed into a seedling in the presence of favorable conditions such as air, water and warmth is called germination. When the seed receives right amount of air, water and sunlight, then only it gives rise to new plant. That process is called germination. Next one, first aid. Okay, we all know this one. The immediate help given to an injured person. The immediate help given to an injured person before the medical aid arrives is called first aid. The first help given to an injured person is called first aid. After that, in 7th question, we have distinguished between the following. Means differences they are asking. Communicable and non-communicable. I am not going to read the question answers. Just I will revise the topic. Communicable and non-communicable. Diseases which are spread from one person to another person are called communicable diseases. These communicable diseases are spread by germs. Diseases which cannot spread from one person to another person are called non-communicable diseases. Example for communicable diseases: COVID-19, coronavirus. Next one, common cold, tuberculosis, typhoid. Here non-communicable diseases: sugar, BP, scurvy, rickets. These are all cancer. These are all comes under the non-communicable diseases. Next one, goiter. Difference between goiter and anemia. What are these two? These two are the deficiency diseases. Goiter and anemia both are deficiency diseases. Goiter is caused due to the lack of iodine. Anemia causes due to the lack of iron. These two are the deficiency diseases. Lack of nutrients, we get the diseases. Next one, ball and socket joint and pivot joint. Ball and socket joint present in the shoulder, nana. It allows movement in all the directions. In this, a bone with a round head fits into the hollow space of another bone. A bone with a round head bone fits into the hollow space. Pivot joint locate between the skull and vertebrae. Pivot joint exists between our skull and top vertebrae of backbone. It allows movement. It allows our head to move forward, backward, and sideways. This is the difference between ball and socket joint. Next one is voluntary and involuntary muscles. Voluntary, involuntary muscles. These two are the different types of muscles. So voluntary muscles are muscles that are under our control. Involuntary muscles are muscles that are not under our control. If I wants to write, if I said to write, my hand will go on writing. When I said to stop digesting food, it can't stop. It is not under our stomach is not under our control. Our lungs are not under our control. Our heart is not under our control. So the muscles which are present in the lungs, heart, stomachs are called involuntary muscles. Voluntary muscles are under our control. Involuntary muscles are not under our control. Okay, example this one. Next, they are giving answer the following questions. All these questions are in your classwork notebook. Once try to revise these question answers. What is a seed dispersal? Why is it essential? Okay, to produce more plants, we seed dispersal is essential. This is in the first lesson, Anna. How do muscles help bones to move? How do muscles help bones to move? This is the third lesson. Bones and muscles. What are the conditions necessary for a fight to occur? Previously I explained lesson 6, no? Okay, what are the conditions necessary for a fight to occur? Why is exercise essential? Third question once you see. What are the conditions necessary for a fire to occur? Okay, 5. To cause fire, what do we need? A substance that will burn. Okay, fuel we required for burning, we required fuel, heating the substance to its kindling temperature, and plenty of air also they need required. Next one, why is exercise essential for the body? We all know exercise improves the blood circulation, increases the heartbeat, and supply oxygen to all the organs. It exercise improves the muscle strength also. How do our eyes help us to see? This one also in the lesson, Anna. Muscles and our nervous system lesson. Try to revise recall all the answers. Draw a label diagram of the following parts of a seed. First lesson, food rich in vitamin C. Second lesson, food rich in vitamin A also in second lesson. Try to complete these notes.